turning in the
Alright, how's it going there? So, we got the whole crew in the car here today. It's myself, got Mr. Busse there, got Jared up there, there's a regular face old Darryl,
Yes.
my dad. We're arriving here at Haga Haga at the moment. We got some plans to go take a walk down the beach back towards a place called Competition Rock and go try catch a bluefish and a blacktail that we can put on the bra here. We're hoping to try get 3 fish to put on the bra on the beach today. It's enough for the 5 of us for some lunch with some sausage that we got here, and then hopefully maybe catch a mussel cracker or silver steenbras or something like that later today and get some nice catch and release video. But yeah, we're just arriving down here at the beach at the moment. Got some good plans. Morning. Got some good plans here for the day. Super keen, haven't been here in a long time, but we normally get a lot of bluefish down the side. This is bluefish country in our area, Haga Haga. About a 4k walk, 5k walk to a place called Competition Rock. We get the silvers there, we get the punsies there, and we also get a lot of blues in the gully next to it. Low tide's at 11, it's around 7 o'clock now. You can see the tide's still high, it's spring tide at the moment. It's a little bit off colour, but there's a lot of white water. I think we're going to get ourselves a nice blue today and maybe even a cobby if we're going.
What do you do? Just threading some line. Just save myself doing it on the rocks. Easier, nicer on the green grass. Beautiful day today, I think we're going to do pretty well. Maybe get a few blues, hopefully get a cobby. See how it goes.
It's waiting for the crew to lay some fish on the beach ready. So guys need to get moving.
And just a question for the viewers, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the easiest question ever. I'd like the first viewer to name the legal limit and legal size, minimum size of a bluefish and a blacktail. Both species will get a mention down in the next video. Comment down below, we'll reveal the winner in the next video.
No?
And that's definitely not a Kyle thing, a mouthful of teeth like that. Let's not go back to the bass video, you know? Take that line, getting ready to cast the lure, and we cast with the bail closed. It's not a Kyle thing. What happens 5 minutes later?
So
I'm going to do the same thing. But this one, that's all on him. Whoops. Let's get on the beach, Jack.
Morning.
Morning, morning.
That's a win.
A little bit treacherous that, but we don't feel like getting wet. As you can see, we need to come through this bay here. Get up before old Kyle gets wet down there. And keep trekking on.
Yeah, okay, that's
I
fine.
like the soaks bags.
I'm just keen to start fishing.
Yeah, chap. That was fun. So we've stopped off here at Fullan's Bay on the way through, and if you look out, you can see there's a bit of white water working here and a bit of deeper water, and it's flatting up. It's looking really nice for a cob, and the sea's starting to flatten off quite a lot. So yeah, well, there's a big spray behind you. So we're gonna have a throw here with a little sardine bait. Well, that's what I'm gonna use, and see if we can come up with a cob.
Hoping that we can, maybe one or two of us get a nice cob here. If nothing really works, I think we'll move upstream and see if we can't catch some blues. But other than that, great day. I think we're in for a surprise.
I'm hoping that we're going to catch a cob or bluefish today, and we'll see after that.
Well, it's looking good here for a cob, so we're going to put a bait right here, see what happens. If we have tight lines.
I've got a fixed sinker chase here. Basically it's just a 3-way swivel at the top with your sinker line. I've got a cone sinker here for the conditions. I didn't bring any wire or weed eater grabs because I wasn't expecting to be fishing anywhere sandy today because it's all rock, but that'll do the trick. Then just a normal piece of fluoro and an octopus there, and my plan is look for a cob here. I'm going to try. There's a lot of movement in the water below, so I'm not going to put any floats on. I just want to experiment without floats here. Just want to get the squid cut up first and clean. Get a little piece of squid on. Okay, and guys, just remember, no litter on the beach. If you see any rubbish, just pick it up and chuck it in your cooler and take it back with you. Sustain what we've got. Try to keep it for our kids and our future generations. And a lot of guys throw the squid wings away. I like to keep them as well. It can be a good bait. Bait's a little bit frozen still, but it'll do the job. Also keep the head and the guts. Now I just want to cut myself some little thin strips off here. Just going to give them a light little bash where they're going to go on the hook. Okay, take them together. Put some latex cotton here. Squid on there to start. Okay, next thing we just want to get a close up of cutting the sardines here. Now I'm going to do something very simple. Start by cutting the head off. Cut at a slight angle like that. I want to get the belly shine area of the sardine. Just cut this little top piece off there. Split it open. A little bit of water coming up in the background. And we just want to wrap that around the squid like that. Okay, so the bait's a little bit frozen still, so the bait isn't quite as neat as what I wanted. But it'll do the job. If that lands in front of that cob, he's not going to leave it alone. So let's just get it wrapped up here quick. There we go. That's your bait. Nice and simple. The cob ain't gonna leave that alone. Okay, now looking back at the sea, you can see we got a bank coming across, and we're wanting to throw just on the edge of this bank where you got that working water. It's quite flat here, so I'm hoping to get in there and make some sweet Shimano music here with my Goza 10,000. So let's just get this in the water. Eric, use the bait board then.
Yeah, it's natural bait board, man.
Okay, let's just get our sinker clipped on here. I think we're ready to go. I was testing out one of my rods that broke and we repaired. Murphy saw it goes and breaks again. So my big stick is broken and now I'm fishing in the gullies for blacktails and blues. But you're gonna get something now. I've got a good feeling about this spot.
Water looking a bit dirty, obviously with a bit of rain we've had. It's pushed some of the rivers out. Caught 2 gully sharks now, so not looking too good, but hopefully this afternoon brings us some better luck. So let's hold thumbs and let's carry on fishing, I guess.
Yeah, we managed to scratch the blue out this brown water here. there's a bit of fluke, but yeah, let's get another bait out there so we can get another one. At least we got a fish for the pan.
Darryl's gone and got a nice blue that side. I'm gonna try and get a blacktail and see what happens.
We had a spot called the Blue Pyramid. A lot of carp have been caught here this side, especially on paddle tail and drop shot. Few blues have been pulled out here, and very good for black stem rust as well. We're all going, I think we're all busy trying to get a bluefish out here, but hopefully I'll change up my bait and see if I can't pull out a silver.
There's a young little shark coming out the gully by Mr. Busse.
Our first fish of the day, little donut or dog shark. Hooked it in the fin.
It doesn't count if you hooked it, foul hooked it.
Yeah.
Show us what it looks like.
Little one.
Jared defrosting some red crabs in the bucket down there.
Doing it the quick way, because time is of the essence. Some more red crab, gonna try for a silver stem rust now. Hopefully it produces. Water's been a little bit dirty for sight fish, so we're hoping we can get one of the others. So as you can see, I've opened up the bottom sheath and I've pushed it through the belly and out the side of the legs. This will give you optional tying with the cotton, which will also let the legs go free, so when it's through the waves it looks natural. It's you, man! Yeah! I was thinking, yo, I'm getting kinder! Not even telling them to keep quiet! No, man, you're wrong, eh? Yes, I was like, yeah, we go Jeff Tween.
So my name is Mike Wingfield, and I'm a professor at the University of Pretoria. And I've been walking on this coast for we've been visiting here for 28 years. Last 20 just in this specific piece between Haga and I suppose Bosbokstrand. We love the coast, I know the plants, I look at the plants and the fungi. We just love to be here, and we come here every year at least once. And you'll see that I've been collecting plastic. Over the years, this coast is beautifully clean. There's another one. In comparison to some parts of the world where I travel a lot around the world. So it's generally very clean, but one sees more and more plastic coming up. A lot of it's from the sea. I suppose it's ships and people throwing stuff into the sea at different places. You can see the older pieces. You see the older pieces of plastic that have shells and barnacles growing on them, so they've been in the sea a long time. But I get really upset just seeing the pollution, and that's why we're picking up the rubbish as we walk, and hopefully other people will do the same and try and keep this beautiful coast clean.
That our bottle, did you throw that down on purpose? Yes. Terrible, I'm not throwing it on, it's my bottle.
There's not much rubbish here.
The bad patches over there, there are patches where the plastic is really quite bad. You see cigarette lighters, old shoes, babies, toys, it's just crazy. It's so sad. But we'll keep it clean as much as we can.
Got a few mussels. Got a little bit wet there, but it'll be worth it in the long run. So we're going to go and do a little fire now, aren't that big, but not bad for the tide it's high. Let's go.
The sea conditions are terrible today. We've had 5 days of hectic east followed by 2 days of hectic west. So the sea's up, it's a little bit dirty, it's a bit cold, not ideal fishing conditions. But Darryl over here, the legend himself, managed to get us a bluefish earlier. Thank you, Darryl.
We'll have a bit of lunch now.
We didn't manage to get it on camera because my dad and myself were down that side, far down the beach, and Darryl took a walk here and he managed to get the blue. So we didn't get it on camera, but we're gonna go get it out the rock pool and show you now. And then we've gone and got some mussels. We've got some in the bucket there to start with, and then we've got another packet full there which we're gonna cook for lunch with the bluefish. Jared's gone and got us some rocks and some driftwood. Gonna set that alight and then add some charcoal to that. We're gonna put the bluefish on there, we're gonna butterfly him and put him on. Darryl's gonna cook the mussels. And we've got some homemade sausage we're going to add with it. So let's just get this fire going and then we can sort out our recipes. Okay, well Darryl's got his bluefish here that he caught earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and clean that along. Thank you, Darryl. And Darryl's going to start preparing the mussels. You can leave the scales on when you brown, or you can take it off if you want to eat the skin, but I'm a fan of eating the skin. So we'll just spray that grid full of spray and cook, and it shouldn't stick. But if it does, it's not a train smash. We'll make a plan. Darryl's cleaning the mussels that side.
Our fire we got here from natural, looks like sea bush. Managed to have a little bit of briquettes that we brought along with us. Other than that, it's your stock standard normal South African fire, and I think we can be proud for having it on the rocks. Hey.
Okay, now we can butterfly, chaps. Fish is clean, we're gonna butterfly it. All the inchals have been returned back to the ocean where they belong. Now we can butterfly this fish.
Right, we're going to put them on the coals until they steam a little bit. As soon as they open up, then we'll put a little bit of something nice on to make a little bit flavor. So let's see how it goes.
Obviously we don't have the facilities of a kitchen out here on the coast, so we're just doing like what I think the locals used to do, and just roasting them on a fire until they open up and ready to eat.
Doesn't get any fresher than this. I've gone away with a butterflying idea. I've never done it and I was battling, to be honest. So we're just gonna cut the fillets off like normal.
Get something to just lie on there. Like there's a log here, you can just put it over that handle.
That's fine. Just please find something we can put them into once
it's done.
Put on it.
And there's your 2 bluefish fillets, fresh off the bone and fresh out the water, just being killed now. We're gonna return this to the water where it came from. That'll get eaten up by crabs. We're gonna wait for these mussels to finish up. In the meantime, I'm gonna start spicing my fish. Let's get to that. First part of the recipe, fish spice for fish from Robertson's. Hey, here's a fresh blacktail off the rocks by Mr. Busse. Guys, we got more fish for the bra. Busse, what's your thoughts, eh? First fish of the day for you.
Yeah.
You gonna
Second fish.
Second fish. You're gonna clean him up for us.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, there's some teeth on it. Remember sustainability. Fishing for the future. Don't catch your limit. Limit your catch.
I'm releasing now.
We're gonna get back to this recipe and just add some garlic now to this fish. And one thing I'm not shy on is garlic. Okay, last little bit to do here is squeeze some lemon juice on this. Darryl, shout if you need garlic there. Yeah. Yo. Let that go for about 10 minutes and then we'll be done.
So you need to pull that beard out. It's not pleasant to eat. It's like eating sand.
This one looks a bit suspect.
No, throw it away. It's good.
Oh, that's done.
Right, so what are you going to do? First of all, you're going to put a little bit of lemon on. Then I've got a little bit of salad dressing. It's the Christo's salad dressing, very nice. We'll just put a little touch in each one. The Tabasco always goes well with seafood as well. Just put a drop in each one. Two, depending how hot you like it. This is just your
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. And we'll just put a drop in each one. Once you cook it, it melts. It gives that like tangy flavour.
Oh, grab the fish. There goes our fire.
Go stopping now.
We're gonna have to go make fire on the rocks, chaps.
Okay, then lastly is a little bit of cheese.
That looks more, yeah?
Pepper, you put that on the coals, just till the cheese melts, and you're good to go.
Second attempt now. We've made a fire a little bit further away from the sea. Still a little bit hot, but we got the fish sitting up on that side there where the heat's going, hoping that it might cook it. Then we got the mussels prepped here that Darryl's prepped, and our final step is to cook some boerewors, which we got here, which we made ourselves from some blesbok and kudu that we shot earlier this year. So cheers.
Cheers, nothing like a ice cold castle just to start the, the afternoon off. It almost makes me feel like I would have carried a bigger kudu.
Right, we just got the meat side down to the fish here. You can see the skin side's pretty much done. Just want to brown it up on the other side and dry it a little bit. Let it go golden. As soon as that's done, we can take that off and dig into that. Get the mussels going.
Just loading up some mussels, finish them up on the fire, get that cheese melted in proper, and then the feast begins.
Fish is done. Some bright bluefish down low, which we'll get to in a second.
But at the end of the day, guys, there's nothing better than a handful of teamwork just to get the day done.
Only in Africa.
Only in Africa.
We're gonna hold it.
While they're busy with that, we're gonna have a quick look at the bluefish. We've got ourselves fried bluefish with lemon juice and Christo's salad dressing. Serving it up. Beautiful.
We've got so
It's
much food.
Camille drift sausage. That's the name of the spices that we use when we put it all together.
So much food.
So that's our last little bit of lunch. Had a good surf and turf for lunch. And then we're actually going to call it a day. We're now all lethargic and tired after having a beer and some good food. Got a long walk back, but I think we've got lots of energy to do that after the lunch. And then tomorrow, heading off to the Kai River to go catch a couple carp. I think that's going to be a good one.
Maybe a spotty.
Yeah, and a spotty. Okay guys, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show today. It's been a really good episode. Carl, thank you. Jared, thanks for your help too. And Darryl, thank you for cooking those wonderful mussels. So this is going to bring us to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like the videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when the latest videos come out. Don't forget merchandise on thecatchcook.com. There'll be a link in the description below. And we'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy. Woo! Wait, Aiden! Great start! Your ears are going to be finished here.